I show 1:03 PM. We'll go ahead and call the Steuben County Local Board to order for September the 24th, 2025. We have a few renewals on the list. We have DL 76-20569 doing business as Aldi in Angola. RR 76-05599 doing business as Wacky Jacks in Angola. RR 76-31818 RMH Franchise Corporation doing business as Applebee's Neighborhood Bar and Grill in Angola. And RR 76-41387 doing business as Cork and Barrel in Angola. All are renewals. And you are here for Cork and Barrel?
Okay.
Okay, and did you show a violation within the last year for Cork and Barrel?
No.
Okay.
Any violations on any of them?
None.
Nothing. Make a motion to approve the renewal.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? And just let the record state that there are no remonstrators here for any of those renewals. And I didn't say it in the beginning, so I'll also state that all local board members are present today for the meeting. All right, did you have any questions about anything while you're in, or did you want to wait until?
I do have a question, and I
Sure.
don't know if you want it now or later.
Whatever you want.
So I'm wondering at what point, if possible, I could open up my deck area to age under 21.
Okay, do you have pull tabs, type 2 gaming, paper gambling, any of that?
Nothing like that.
Nothing like that. Okay. The law has changed about minors in a bar room. So because you have no smoking on the inside and because you don't have type 2 gaming, you can allow, without doing anything different than what you've got right now, you can allow people under 21 to come in to eat and leave if they're with a parent, family member, somebody that's over 21. I know before we talked about separation and limited
Right.
and this and that. If they're just coming in to eat and leave, it doesn't matter how old they can be. Yes.
What about employees, dishwashers, hostess, that type of? What age do they have to be?
Since the floor plan says you must be 21 to enter, they would have to at least be 18.
Yeah, anyone under 21 can be in.
If they're with a family member or parent or just to eat and leave. So you still couldn't allow like 2 19-year-olds on date night or something to come in because they're not going to be with a family member.
Okay.
Mhm.
Issue, we are in close proximity to Trine University.
Uh-huh.
I have some
Mhm.
older classmen that come in
Mhm.
that are over 21. How would that work if an underclassman came in with them?
It depends on who them is. I mean, if it's a parent, legal guardian, family member.
So with a parent, but not a classmate that's coming.
I don't think so. I'd have to read the new statute word for word. I think it specifically says you have to be somehow related. Yeah, but I'll double check.
Can they sit at the bar?
No sitting at the bar.
We have a little bit of division between the bar and
Mhm.
the dining area,
Yeah.
so I just wanted to.
Mhm.
Okay, so my tricky part is going to be making sure, yeah, they'll say, oh, that's my older brother or something.
Right.
So, I mean.
Well, and everybody's last names are different. You're not going to be able to tell unless you do a DNA test. I mean, you can say, hey, I asked them and they told me this. We have to prove that you didn't, and then we would ask them like, did you really say that or whatever. But I don't really think in a place like yours, it's going to be like a huge issue,
Anything like that, but
Yeah.
I guess my concern is that with the college
Right.
Especially
Mhm.
is if I see someone or don't see one, or my servers see someone sharing their drink with somebody that is under 21, sitting with them.
Mhm.
I mean, at that point, we can kick them out, right?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah, and I mean, and unless you don't do anything about it, I mean, you can't be liable for that. I mean, nobody's gonna stand over the table the whole time they're sitting there eating and drinking. But if it's blatantly going on and nobody does anything about it, that's a different story, but.
Well, more times than not, it's parents coming in, they want to know if their student can come in because
Right.
they're there for a game.
Yes. Yep, if it's something like that, you don't have to change a thing. No changing of your floor plan, no nothing.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, and the last permit we have on the list, DL 76 34248. This is a new beer, wine, and liquor package store. Hudson, Indiana, for Jason Patel. And you're here for that?
Yep.
Okay, if you could please raise your right hand.
Yeah.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Thank you. State and spell your name for the record.
Jason Patel, Jason, Patel, Patel.
And what are you with the company?
So I haven't established an LLC yet. So I'm applying as a sell for right now and pending location. So far I've been working with Berkshire to kind of find commercial property. It's a smaller town, obviously. So you're not gonna find a bunch of real estate, but we've located one building for possible like renovation and build it in, like a build out. Or possibly purchase property and then construction on a brand new store. Where both we'd have to do layouts and obviously submit them. So right now I'm just requesting that if it does get approved, I can put an escrow and go from there.
But whether you're applying as a sole owner, like, what are you with this permit? You're going to be
I'd be the owner.
Okay.
Sorry, I
That's okay.
didn't understand the question.
That's okay.
Apologize.
What is the principal nature of this business going to be?
Just the sell beer, wine, and liquor.
Package store liquor. Okay. Okay, so this is a package store, so that means it would have to be inside the town or city limits of Hudson. That's the only place that
Yep, correct.
they'll be allowed to put it in there. So that's what he meant by there's not a lot to choose. I mean, not a lot of spaces to choose from. is
Correct,
what it
yeah.
means. Okay. But since there's one available by quota and they don't have one, this is a pending location. So when he finds an actual address, then he'll have to come back for that and go through this part of the process again, once he finds that. And they can keep permits like this in escrow up to 5 years.
With annual renewals, right? We have to renew it every.
Yep, you still have to do the annual renewals, and then there's, I don't remember if it's every 6 months or so, you have to send a letter to the ATC
Mhm.
saying like, here's what we've been doing
What
to
we've been
put
working
this
on,
in place, and yeah, you still have to do all that kind of stuff while it's in escrow.
Repeat that again.
Yep.
If it's an escrow, what do they gotta do? If it's an escrow.
Yeah, because there's a pending location.
Yeah.
There's no address. Once he finds an address, whether it be a build out or whether it be he bought a parcel,
Mhm.
then he fills out another application with that address.
Okay.
He has to come back here. They have to advertise it. Basically, it's the exact same thing, except for now it's gonna be in a permanent spot.
Mhm.
And then they also wouldn't be able to get it out of escrow until an inspection's done. Which I wouldn't worry about floor plans or anything like that until the very last.
Yeah.
That's,
So once there's in escrow, it has to be renewed every year,
yep,
has to come back in and then the board could vote yes or no. Correct?
yeah,
Same way.
potentially, yeah.
Gotcha.
It won't come to this board every year. It'll go every other year. It'll go to Indianapolis every year. They set these to our local level every other year.
Hmm.
Unless there's a violation or someone comes to remonstrate or that kind of thing, then they will.
How soon are you looking to do something?
So we're trying to start, like, I'm looking at property now, within, maybe get something going within the next 6 months. Like whether we purchase property or lease a spot space.
Mhm, mhm.
And then my question was, once I do find an address, could I submit that to the board here and come back and see if we get approval then. Before I like, if I was gonna purchase a parcel of land, could I show you that address? See if that fits?
No.
No, okay,
Um,
it's gotta be bought,
bought, leased,
yeah.
sign a contract,
Okay.
something like that.
okay,
So let's say that you find a parcel of land that's just bare.
yep,
Once that's yours, you can start the process and do that. You don't have to have the building and everything else.
okay,
You just have to have legal rights
okay,
to
so it
that.
can't be like a purchase sale agreement. Where I'm not, well, I'll close in like 180 days or 90 days.
Yeah,
It
once,
has to be in my name, my company's name.
yeah, or some type of contract, like if you find a space
Uh-huh.
to lease or something, obviously you're gonna have a contract.
Yep.
You don't own it, but you've got something to prove that you have the legal rights to be there.
Okay,
Makes sense.
yep,
But you have to, I mean, you have to apply. You don't just
Yeah.
come here.
yeah.
It'll be set and,
I'm gonna use an attorney out of.
Okay.
Of Work and Boy, and I don't know if you know them or not, but they handles some of the stuff, like
Okay.
for licensing and that, because it can get kind of tricky.
mhm,
And then I just don't know how the community, if we do have demonstrators,
mhm.
don't wanna get stuck with parcel of property. And then
Sure.
be able to.
Yeah,
do it.
I would hope that because, I mean, this has to be advertised too.
Oh, yeah,
So I would hope that if there was gonna be remonstrators, that maybe they would have
early on
come,
today,
but when it comes to remonstrators in small towns, you just.
exactly, yeah.
So, do you own other alcohol businesses in Indiana?
No,
If someone else wanted to light, there's probably only one available.
Correct. Mhm.
And so. They'd have to wait 5 years or,
If somebody else in Hudson wanted a package store, if this is approved for Mr. Patel, he would either have to sell them his or they would have to wait. I can definitely say there's no way that Hudson would ever get to, because it goes by population, so.
Okay.
Yeah. it's not gonna grow.
No, not that much at least.
we need to just approve
Yeah, we can. This,
the.
we're just approving or denying on, based on the owner himself. And then once he finds an address, then he'll be back and we can approve that other kind of stuff or deny or whatever, remonstrate.
I guess, you haven't had any violations with any other.
No.
Stores, anything like that, okay.
Well, he doesn't have any stores in Indiana. Do you
I
have
don't have
tobacco?
Yes, I
So-
recently opened a convenience store.
Recently, yeah.
Yeah, just 3.5 months.
Okay.
So we have, it's a gas station,
Mhm.
so with food, and then I have a little sandwich shop, and I'm in hospitality and hotel.
So you understand about the restricted
Oh, yeah.
age product at
Yes.
least? Okay.
Yeah, because we sell tobacco and tickets and stuff like that.
Uh-huh, okay.
Totally understand.
Mhm.
Okay, yes, I'd make a motion to approve the.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor of the approval signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. No one's here to oppose, no one's here to remonstrate. All right, good luck finding a spot.
Okay.
Any other questions while you're in?
I just forgot. Oh, I'll need to set up the escrow and give him this is the license number that was associated, correct?
The DL 76. Mhm,
Okay,
yes.
all right,
Yeah, so when I turn this in and click the votes and all that stuff, I'll put in there, location pending, no final, put in escrow. There's an escrow paper that
Okay.
you submit. And that's it.
okay. I can't remember, is there a fee for the escrow
Not that I'm aware of.
annually? Then you just pay the application fee.
Yep.
With the state, correct?
Mhm, yes.
All right. I don't think I have it.
And your time, whether you find a spot, don't find a spot, whatever, like your time for your 1-year renewal,
Mhm.
as soon as the commission finalizes this approval, that's when your time starts.
Okay,
So if you don't open up for 9 months, you're still only gonna have 3 months left until you have to renew.
okay.
Do you know what I mean by
Yeah,
that? Okay.
then the calendar year
Mhm.
for renewals going forward
Yeah,
would be from that date.
yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm out of our District 2 office in Columbia City.
I was gonna
So-
ask you, Mike, can I ask you for your information?
Yeah, absolutely.
Email
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Phone
Mhm.
number?
Yeah. So especially if you have an attorney or something.
Yes,
I didn't bring my,
I didn't bring it. Do you want to write it right on here for me?
sure,
Sorry, you just took.
it's all right. Thank you. So that way if you,
It's April, right?
yes, you want it on this?
Yeah, that'd be fine. And is it okay to email you for questions?
Oh, yeah. Email, call, it doesn't matter.
Some people don't like calling, prefer texting. I want to talk to anybody.
Well, depends if I want it in writing, I'll
Yeah.
say an email.
So usually state will send me a letter in the mail, and then we'll set it up in escrow, correct? Or do I need to submit that paper ahead of time?
You'll have to submit your escrow
Okay.
request.
Okay.
And you can get that online.
I've seen it online, but it's
Okay.
tricky. I've had issues with applications before. I think I filled this one out twice.
Oh, no.
So, I'll let the attorneys handle it.
So while you are going through the process,
Mhm.
if you or the attorney or whoever, regarding any of the paperwork stuff, the
Mhm.
escrow paperwork, this is your processor and her email address as well.
Okay,
The one that's gonna process everything for you. So this is all my information, our local
yeah, I
office.
think I've already talked to her,
Okay,
back up because I had to fix some stuff on
yep,
applications.
yep, that would be who you'd speak to about the escrow
Okay.
and all that.
Do I need to? submit that
No,
on
you,
this?
nope, you are good.
Thank you all for your time.
You're welcome. Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
That is all we have on the agenda for today. Yes, No, it's okay. sure.
Does this automatically renew my catering license as well?
Supplemental catering, as long as you filled out the paperwork, then yes. Mhm.
Right?
Make a motion to adjourn.
All right. At 1:21 PM.